Faith Greater Than Pain by Lynn Doc Cleland and Susan Imhoff Bird. The real-life story of one man, 2 feet, and 1,400 miles. I would exhort you to have patience and bear those afflictions, with a firm hope that ye shall one day rest from your afflictions. Alma, chapter 34, verse 40. Prologue. Whoa, that was close! The entire sky lights up, and I'm rocked from my sleep by either the noise, the light, or the running water into my tent. I'm not sure which. The rain beats a heavy and constant rhythm on my canvas above, and I scoot around trying to tighten the ties on my tent flaps. A pointless activity, as the rain is determined to find any path that it can. Water follows the path of least resistance, I tell myself, wondering why it is that I can't seem to do the same. Not on this trek, and clearly not in life. Oh! Another bolt lights up the world and a clap of thunder follows. Pulling out my Boy Scout trick, I count the seconds between the bolt and the clap and get no further than 1, 2, leading me to shiver just a little more violently than before. Man, I'm close to this thing. I count my way through 5 more sets, eyes wide, brain scrambling from placating reassurances to dire death warnings and back. The next flash and crack are closer to 3 seconds apart, and I relax a little bit. It's not my time. I'm not meant to go this way, struck by lightning in the proverbial Iowa cornfield. I continue counting seconds between flashes and crashing booms, and they remain at least 3 or 4 seconds apart, gradually stretching further and further from each other until I can barely manage connecting the sets. I roll over, ignoring the damp, and listen to my mind telling me that soon I'll have to get up and pull my handcart through this stuff. I groan. The world lights up again. Bessie, my terrier, moves closer to me, and her trembling body slowly calms. I'm sure lucky to have her, grateful for the company. Sarah slept out here, not alone either. She had 6 small children snuggled up against her, probably cowering underneath a canvas tent at times, listening to thunder rumble and smash just as I'm doing. Barely 6 days into the trek, and not a part of me that doesn't ache. Did she ache? Was every muscle in her body tired and weary? Besides my throbbing muscles, my thinking parts seemed terribly susceptible to fear and apprehension. They plain old just don't like lightning storms. Was she fearful? How did she survive the aching body and treacherous mind? And how on this God's green earth will I survive another 3 months of this? Sarah stays in my mind, feisty thing she must have been, and I think of her tenacity and fortitude as I readjust myself on the wet canvas floor. No sheep for me. I count rows of corn. I count wagon wheels. I count the years that separate Sarah's life from mine. I count the traits that she possessed that I hope to discover within the depths of my own being. Dawn will be here before long, and I'll pack up and start walking again. The rain continues to pound the canvas surrounding me, and I finally will myself to sleep, which only partially works, and not for a long, long time.